Hey everybody, we're going to get started here. I just got to get everything set up and going. And we'll get the ball rolling. Okay. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday and had a great week. Looks like we got everybody connected in. Just a minute here. Everything connected back up. This is W1SBW, Whiskey 1 CR Bravo Whiskey. We'll be taking early check-ins here shortly for the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Net. I'm just getting things set up to roll here, and we'll start taking some early check-ins.
Yeah, hi. Mexico 1, Papa Juliet, Bravo Mobile.
Whiskey Delta 1, Alpha Juliet Mike. Also mobile pedestrian.
All right, guys, hang on just a second. I wasn't quite ready. Hang on just a second. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Sorry about that. All right, this is Whiskey 1 Sierra Bravo Whiskey W1SBW. Getting ready to take check-ins, early check-ins for the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Net. Please come with your call signed twice, slowly and phonetically, please. Please come now. Yeah, station, I didn't...
Charlie, 1, Sierra, November, Oscar, Paul, Brandon.
Whiskey Delta 1, Alpha Juliet Mike. Adam, pedestrian mobile Rutland City.
All right, we'll start with those two. For some reason, there was a couple other stations that didn't come in, but we'll try to come back to you. One of them's mobile, so we're going to go to Adam first, Paul, because he's mobile. WD1AJM, go ahead, Adam. We did have a quick question this week. APRS, have you ever used it, and what does it stand for? If you know, go ahead, Adam.
I don't know what the acronym stands for. I know packet, but I don't have one. I've never used it. One of my friends across town, he uses it, but I don't have anything that's basic. Nice sunny day here in Vermont. I'll hand it back to you, Steve.
Echo Zero, Kilo Romeo Zero.
Okay, Adam. Thank you for checking in, and I know you're mobile, so have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Hang on, guys. We're talking to a couple of guys that checked in early. We'll get right to you. KC1SNO, Paul, go ahead.
Good morning, Scott. Nice day here as well. I have not used the item you're talking about, and ashamed to admit I don't have any idea what it is. So I certainly haven't used it. Back to you, Scott.
No worries, Paul. No worries. There's a whole ton of there's a big aspect to this hobby, and there's a whole lot of things that we can do with it. And that this is just one of them. So there's no need to be shy because you haven't heard it or haven't done anything with it. I know you're a new, you're not very licensed very long. That's no worries at all. But thank you for checking in. Thank you for taking time out of your day, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Have a great rest of your day and great week. Alrighty, we're ready to move on for new check-ins. If anybody else wants to check in, please come down with your call sign twice, slowly and phonetically, please.
Mexico 1, Papa Juliet Bravo. Operator Peter, Mexico 1, Papa Juliet Bravo Mobile. Very good afternoon, or very good morning to you, Scott.
Kilo 3 Whiskey Sierra. Kilowatt 3 Whiskey Sipper Tom.
Alrighty, we'll take
0 Lima Hotel X-ray E0LHX Harry.
Sorry about that, Harry. I doubled with you. Can you please come back with your call sign? My fault. Go ahead, sir.
So Lima Hotel X-ray E0LHX USL.
Alrighty, I believe you said it was 20 LHX. Is that correct? 20.
0 Lima Hotel X-ray G0LHX. Over.
Okay, we got you that time. G0LHX. All right, we're going to move on to Peter, I believe. We'll get started with you. M1PJB. Haven't spoken to you in a while. How you doing, my friend? Peter, are you there? M1PJB?
Very well, Scott.
Yep.
Very good morning to you. Hope I find you fit and well. Yeah, it's been a little while, but still kicking on. Having to work on a Sunday, but I'll keep it short because I'm sure there'll be quite a few that will be waiting to check in. But APRS, a massive favourite of mine, automated packet reporting system, not position, packet reporting system, and I use the Kenwood TMD 710 with a GeoSet app map and that remotely contacts the International Space Station and plots everybody's position throughout Europe that comes back on it. Over to you, Scott. M1PJB Mobile.
Yeah, okay, Pete. Thank you for taking time out of your day to check in, and good to hear from you. Yeah, like I say, I haven't heard from you in a while. uh, it's that's I'm glad you use it. There's a lot of people that use it. Some people you don't know about using it, but there's a lot of people out there that love the application on the ham radio side of it, and that's excellent. Thank you for taking time. Sorry you had to work on a Sunday, but we got to do what we got to do, my friend. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, we're going to move on to Tom. I believe it was K3WS. How you doing today, Tom?
Good morning, Scott, and everybody on the net. Got a special check-in today. At Jody here. She's going to be studying to get her ticket, and she's going to say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I love putting her on the spot. You'll hear her melodious voice here one of these days soon, solo with her own call sign. So no big plans today, no big hikes, no adventures in Fincastle or Roanoke, up in Fairfax today. So everybody have a great week, and back to you, Scott. Have a great night. From Kilo 3, Whiskey Sipper.
Yeah, okay, Tom. Thank you for taking time out of your day to check in. Have a great day. And I'm going to ask you, it went by real quick. What was her name again, Tom?
Yeah, bear with me with that extra chunk there. I got to wait a second. Jody with an I, Jodi. Julia, Oscar, David, India.
Yeah, okay. Well, Jody, good luck on taking the exam. I know you do well, and we'll be looking forward to listening to you on the radio, and hopefully you can check in with us. That'd be fantastic. All righty. Thanks for checking in, Tom. We're going to move on to, I believe it was G0LHX. Go ahead, my friend.
Lima Zulu 1, Victor Oscar Tango. Hello from Bulgaria.
Okay, station from Bulgaria. Can you please come again? You caught me off guard with the call sign.
Okay, folks, I can call you again. Here is Lima Zulu 1, Victor Oscar Tango.
All right, Lima Zulu 1, Victor Oscar Tango. I believe we got you that time. We got NetLogger screwing up on me for some reason, but go ahead, my friend. Lima Zulu 1, Victor Oscar Tango. Go ahead. This is W1S.
Scott and Zero.
Go ahead, Stu.
Yeah, I was just checking you were there. I didn't hear you return to the Lima Zulu 1 station. I don't know if it was my end or having technical difficulty. Yeah, you know, though.
Yeah, it was my end. For some reason, I think the internet had a little drop and it dropped out. We'll try it again. Lima Zulu 1, Victor Oscar Tango, are you there? Hang on, everybody. We had one node that dropped out. Let me see if I can get it to pull back in. All right, I don't know. We've had some internet difficulties here for some reason, but let's try it again. Lima Zulu 1, Victor Oscar Tango. Go ahead. Excuse me. All right, I don't hear him coming back to me. We're going to get the net rolling here. We're about 10 minutes in already, and I haven't started with the regular stuff. This is Whiskey 1 Sierra Bravo Whiskey net control for this session of the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Net. Name here is Scott, Sierra Charlie Oscar Tango Tango. I am located in the Green Mountain state of Vermont. There are multiple bridges and nodes and methods in place to accommodate access to this net. Please join our Facebook page, Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Network, where all the details are provided on how to connect in. This is a directed net. Emergency traffic always takes priority. If at any time during the net you have emergency traffic, please call break to net control, and your emergency traffic will be handled immediately. Going to let this drop. The purpose of this net is to handle traffic, share amateur radio information, provide technical assistance. Topics may include digital radio, HF, or whatever topic the group wants to discuss. All licensed amateur radio operators are encouraged to check in. You do not need a topic of discussion to check in, but any comments on a topic would be greatly appreciated. All questions to the net will be handled accordingly. Please be respectful when asking or responding to questions on the net. This week's question is, what does APRS stand for? And do you use it, or have you used it in the past, and in what capacity? I'm going to let it drop. Alrighty, this is W1SBW. We're going to start taking check-ins for the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Net. If anybody's following along on NetLogger, I don't know, somewhat haywire on me, so I'm still trying to put the call signs in. We'll get them. But anybody wants to get checked in, please come now, twice, slowly, and phonetically with your call sign, please.
Mike 0 Oscar Mike Tango. Mike 0 Oscar Mike Tango. You're at Newcastle upon Tyne.
M0OMT from, go ahead, from Stu. Net recognizes M0OMT.
Yeah, I do use a PRS. I have done in the past. Haven't used it lately. But I think you only pay for it once if it's downloaded on the mobile phone on the Android. I think you only pay once and you have it on as many devices as you want. As long as you log in with that Google Play account to put it on as many as you want. It's fantastic. I haven't had any complaints. Quite accurate. Peter's doing it the posh way, the good old way. He's hitting RF gateways on 145.8, obviously, and making it work that way. But I'd like to welcome GV3NT in Newcastle, which is on my doorstep as well. They're connected in today. I didn't just take it upon myself to connect them in. I was asked to connect them in. Did want to have a little chance to work on this net. So welcome everybody listening on GNT. And Scott will be your host this week. Here you'll fill all the blanks in for you. W1FPW M0OMT. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, okay, Stuart, thanks for checking in, and thanks for giving me that information about the new repeater. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you can get checked in, and we'll be more than glad to fill you on anything you need to know or any questions you have. Alrighty, let's move along. Is there anyone that wants to get checked in? Please come now to call sign twice, slowly and phonetically, please.
Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Yankee, Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Yankee.
Two Echo Zero Echo Victor Papa. 2 Echo Zero Echo Victor Papa.
Yeah, try again. Make 3, make Kilo, make M3, MKM, Newcastle.
Alrighty, we'll start with those three. We've got VA3KKY Kevin, 2E0 EVP Martin, and M3MKM Davey. So we'll start with Kevin, VA3KKY. Go ahead. Today's question was about APRS, Kevin. I don't know if you've ever used it or not, but we were interested in, what aspects have you used it, if you've used it, and what does the acronym stand for? Go ahead, my friend.
Automatic Packet Reporting System, according to my phone. And no, I've never really used it. I know people that have. I have a few ham friends that were really crazy about it in the part of the 90s. So I had knowledge of it when I took my exam in 94. And there was other things like it that was really big, like packet repeaters and the PSK, and of course slow scan was super, super huge at 1.2, right? Like people were doing it on the various HF bands. CBers were even catching on to it and putting it on the free band and 10 meters, 20 meters. So I had knowledge of it. I mean, it's interesting, right? But me, I'm much more, I'm into the rag chewing and the jawing. Okay, keying up the mic, speaking, unkeying, trying to listen and keying up again. That's more like my racket, I guess. But interesting stuff, and well, I admitted that I looked it up because I really didn't know. So I brought up Edge, simply typed in, what does APRS stand for? So I told you, at least I told you the truth. Anyways, I'll turn it back to Ned, and I'll be listening. Yep, a lot of funny noises on the system, but I got through. So back to you, Scott, and take care, everyone. Good Sunday. VA3KKY, Kevin in Toronto, and back to Ned.
All right, Kevin. Thank you for checking in and thank you for the information. Yeah, well, a lot of people. There's so many aspects of this hobby that you don't always get to dabble or work with them or anything like that, which is a good thing because some people like all different kinds of stuff that in the hobby. Some people just stay on one thing, they stay on HF or they stay on digital or FT8 or whatever, but that's all fine and dandy. But thank you for contributing to it, and we'll have a great day, and we'll talk to you again next week. All right, we're going to move on to 2E0 EVP. Martin, go ahead.
Hey, good morning to you, Scott. Trust you're well and fine and doing good over that way. And a nice, lovely day here in Sheffield. Lovely weather today. Just had the Sunday roast dinner here and cheesecake for afters. And now just sitting, or just about laying down in the living room now after my dinner. I'm full up and yeah, I'm stuffed. So yeah, APRS, Automatic Packet Reporting System. I use APRS myself. Actually, I've not used it for a couple of months since I've not been working. I used to use it quite a lot on the English channel on Peanut because a couple of stations that I speak to on the English room on Peanut. We have a thing where we follow each other on the APRS, but I've not been working for the last few months. I've not been on the APRS side of it, but yeah, when I'm working, when I'm driving, I do use the APRS, and everybody who I keep in contact with can follow me on the program QSL.
Yeah, okay, Martin. Thanks for the info. Thanks for taking time out of your day to check in. I want to thank you for connecting in your conference server and all you do on that end sometimes to advertise this group. I would like to send it back to you. Think about this for a minute. And if you want to come back, you can, but I want to send it back to you and have you talk a little bit about your Discord server and the conference server that you have. Go ahead.
Hey, Richard, yeah, okay, just waiting for the identification going through there. So yeah, I run a conference server on the Discord program for licensed amateur radio operators. So it's a gaming platform, like similar to TeamSpeak, and so you have some groups out there that use TeamSpeak. I use the Discord side for the computer and a mobile phone. You can't put it on network radios, but you can put it on your phone and also on the computer. Well, there's so much you can do with it: live video conferencing and PowerPoint presentations and other stuff like that. And I have the gateways connected into it, so I have All-Star, Echolink, Peanut, Zello, and all the other things that I connect into it there. So yeah, that's basically about it. You can find the information on QRZ if you go to my QRZ page, which is 2E0 EVP, and scroll down, you see the program. I also promote the Worldwide Ragchew Net on YouTube as well. I record it every week and post that on YouTube as well there, Scott. So to promote the Worldwide Ragchew Net there for you guys. So there you go. So yeah, that's Discord. It's actually a gaming platform, but there is a lot of radio amateur operators on there. There's thousands upon thousands of radio AMs on that program that use it for amateur radio purposes. Okay, back over to you, Scott. Thanks for letting me check in with you today, and hopefully you have a good day. From 2 Echo 0, Echo Victor Popper.
Okay, Martin. Thank you for doing that. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, I wanted you to get in there and talk about your connections. Martin is connected into us mostly all the time with the WWARG Echo Link conference server. He has a lot of people connected into that. I've just got something here on the YouTube feed that of a station by the name of Martin BE9TIG was wondering how to connect in. If you're listening, I will send you a chat here in the message chats here in a second of how to connect in. All right. I think we got to move on to Davey, M3MKM. Go ahead, Davey.
Yeah, well, thanks very much there, Scott, and good afternoon to all the short-lived listeners out there as well. I'm out and about at the moment. Just switched the little portable set on. I heard Stewie's voice coming through GB3NT. So, yeah, confused by that. So, switched on Echo Link there because I know I won't be able to get back to the link on the handheld. But me, myself, I've only had the license 20 odd years. I've just figured out how to switch the radio on there, Scott. Go ahead. Hopefully, you're having a very good day. M3, MKM, up here in Whitley Bay. Well, just outside.
Yeah, okay, Davey. Thank you for taking time out of your day to check in. Good to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. And we'll get back to you. Hopefully, we'll hear from you again next week. That's the bottom of my list. Is there anybody else that wants to get checked in? Please come now with your call sign twice, slowly, and phonetically.
One Alpha Delta, Frank, Northern Nevada, U.S. Good.
That recognizes W1AD. How you doing today, Frank? I don't know if you heard what the question was. I know you do use the APRS service, but that's what the question was. What does APRS stand for, and have you ever used it, and what capacity have you used it in? Go ahead.
Up with any wisecrack to find it. But yeah, I've used it a lot. I haven't much lately, but the most often, or the most memorable time that I from the East Coast to the West Coast, far off of Yates, all the way across. A couple places where it didn't because there was no coverage, but actually you can still go back and on these ERS find that from April of 2020, and you find the, as far as I know, generate the whole map. That was kind of fun. Occasionally, for tracking something special like Hackathon or that, but I haven't done it. Back to you, W1.
Yeah, okay, Frank. Thanks for sharing that with us. Thank you for checking in, and have a great day. We'll talk to you again real soon. I've got some questions I'm going to have to give you. Are you going to be around later this afternoon? I'd like to make a phone call with you.
Right now, the plan is we should be back anytime after 4 your time.
Okay, thank you. Alrighty, let's move along. Is there anybody else that wants to check in? Please come down with your call sign twice, slowly and phonetically. This is the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Network net, and the question of the week is APRS. What does it stand for, and do you use it, and what capacity you use it in? Thanks, Frank, for your information on the APRS stuff. Anybody wants to check in, please come now, twice, slowly and phonetically.
WA3IGU, Whiskey Alpha 3, India Golf Uniform, Madison, Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Mike Zero, Oscar Mike Tango with a recheck.
JJ4ZOY, Kilo Juliet 4, Zulu Oscar Yankee.
Okay, we're going to start there. Hang on just a second. Like I said, NetLogger's all messed up for me for some reason. So hang tight just for a second. That I think it was W3IGU. Is that your call sign, my friend?
Whiskey Alpha 3, India Golf Uniform, WA3IGU.
Okay, WA3IGU. Go ahead. I don't know if you heard what the question of the week was what does APRS stand for, and if you use it, and what capacity you use it in. And are you a first-time check-in?
WA3IGU returning. I kind of checked in the other day, but I was just answering a question, I think, Monday. I think Frank told you the name of it. I don't remember it. I think there's a function on my Anytone walkie-talkie that allows you to activate it and then come back and see where you've been walking around or traveling through a website, kind of like Google Maps. I don't use it. I tried it once just to see how it operates and sort of forgot how to operate it ever since. Don't see a real need for it this particular time, so haven't used it since. Back to net control.
Yeah, okay, Dennis. Thank you for taking time out of your day to check in. Very much appreciated. And thanks for that little bit of info. And like I said before to other people, the hobby is so big and there's so many aspects of it that, there's a lot of things that we're never going to be able to use, have enough time to use them. But that's what makes the hobby interesting. There's a lot to do in it. But thanks for checking in. Thanks for taking time out of your day. And we'll talk to you again real soon. Have a great week. All right, we're going to move on to John, W2JLD, my friend. How you doing today, John? Yeah, okay, John. Thanks for the information on the APRS. And I've heard that radio you're using. I've heard a lot of good reports on that radio. That's pretty cool getting into Kuwait. I've got him one time on 20 meters, not that same particular guy, but it was a different guy. But I was pushing about 250, 200, about 200 watts when I got him. But that's great. I want to thank you for checking in and thank you for taking the time out of your day. And thanks for connecting in the Rock Ham Radio network hub every week. So if there's anybody else that wants to check in, that's very much appreciated. And I want to thank you very much for doing that. And I'll send it back to you for one more, John. Yeah, okay, John. Thanks for checking in. And yeah, porch is on the air. That's pretty cool. I never thought of that. Church is on the air. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one myself while walking in there and seeing everybody on radio inside the pews. But, maybe they're doing it downstairs in the basement where a lot of churches have bingo halls in the basement. So, but anyways, thank you. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. And we'll talk to you again soon. And like I said before, thanks for checking in. And thanks for connecting in. All right, we're going to move on to, I think, M0OMT. I think there was one more. It was we got Steve in there too. So go ahead, Stu. You had a recheck. Go ahead.
Yeah, M0OMT. Yes, Scott, yeah. I mean, you're asking if people used it. For people that haven't used it, what it can do for you is it's live maps. You run an APRS on your Android phone and you're driving along the road long distance. There's loads of different objects looking out. So you're repeating your whatever, 7, whatever. See all the repeaters coming up on your screen. Hey, you and it. You think, well, I might be able to work that. Likelihood is you can. Other things, there's chips on there, there's all kinds. Loads of stuff used APRS. Right, now what came first, the card or the horse? Why do we say we're call signs / mobile? On APRS, it's -9. So which came first? Which format should we use? Should it be M0OMT -9 as a mobile, or should I stick with the /M?
Yeah, Stu, that's a good question. I followed you before on the APRS when you were driving around, and I don't remember which one are you using?
Yeah, the correct selection. When you go to choose what kind of station you are, -9 is a mobile station. So I use -9.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you for that information. I never even thought about for people that had not used it. Is there anybody from that repeater that connected into you? Have they checked in?
I haven't heard anybody, but I can go over there very quickly and just come back in on here. Let me drop. Yeah, my 0 Oscar Mike Tango on JV3NT. What's the audio like, Scott?
It's absolutely perfect. Sounds fantastic. It's a little bit low, but it's not nothing that I would even worry about. But it sounds great. It's coming through great.
Yeah, they've done a good job. They do for the guy that now does have that extra bounce. You probably don't get the extra bounce because I'm on this for I'm sure the guys will get it sorted. Anybody on NT, you're more than welcome to call through. Austin did give me a telephone call and say he wanted to be part of it, so I'm giving everybody a chance. I'll get about it, Scott. I don't know. Yeah, you got Stephen after me, so I'll shut me by all and carry on. But that was the question. Which one should be resigning? Mobile or Gas 9? Maybe it's got to be a Gas 9 for computer purposes, so it recognizes the numbers. Maybe that's it.
Yep. Okay, Stu. Thanks for coming back with all that info, and thanks for jumping over there to see if the audio was good with that repeater coming in, which is very good. And they're all more than welcome to jump in here, and I'll get them in the log. We got to move on to KJ4ZOY. Steve, and how you doing today?
Great, Scott. This is Kilo Julia 4 Zulu Oscar Yankee. So far, I'm more of a participant on OGOTA, old guys on the air. But at least I think that's amusing. I have an Olympics report. The American women beat the French team for the gold medal, 67-66. The game went down to the last 3 seconds and would have been tied, but the French girl who took the last shot had her foot over the line. It was only a 2-point shot and not a 3-point shot. Amazing game. I like the women's game because it's played under the rim. And, fundamentals, passing, dribbling, shooting are more important than individual stars. Having said that, I've not used APRS because I have not stuck my foot into packet radio. I'm still trying to do voice over HF and improve my antenna to where I could talk to more people. Part of it also has to do with our living circumstances right now. I don't have room for much of a Radio Shack, so I'm spending money more slowly. But that aside, I think that's my report today. I'll go back to net control. This is KJ4ZOY.
Okay, Steve. Yep. Thank you for the information on the APRS and stuff like this. Earlier, there's a lot of people that haven't used it. There's so many aspects of this hobby that you could use that sometimes you just don't get to the ones that are out there. So you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Thanks for checking in, and thank you for sitting in a chair every third week. It's very much appreciated, and have a great day. All right, we're going to move along. Is there anybody else that wants to get checked in? I think I'm at the bottom of my list now. So if there's anybody else who wants to get checked in, please come now with your call sign twice, slowly and phonetically.
Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo John, Mike Arizona.
Alrighty, Nat recognizes KC1, KUT. Go ahead.
QT and H like to check in.
Have to make this one short. I'm in the process of moving my pigs and trying to get a coyote, so I have a lot going on. And you were just wondering how my signal is. Stop.
Yeah, you're coming through. Hang on, station. I got a QSO going here with somebody with another check-in. You're coming through fine, Mike. It's got a little bit of white noise in the background, but other than that, I can understand everything you're saying. You're all good. Go ahead.
Thanks, Scott. I'm going to have to jump out. I got to get back to this project that I'm working on. I'm not sure if the electric fence is working, so I have to make sure my pigs don't get out. So, wish everybody on the net a great weekend. And this is KC1, KC 73.
Okay, station that tried to come in, please come now with the call sign twice, slowly and phonetically.
QT and H, Kilo Delta 2 Tango November Hotel. Like to check in.
That record.
1 Papa Juliet Bravo mobile.
Okay, Net recognizes KD2TNH, Eric, and M1PJB. Peter, we'll be with you in a minute. Go ahead, Eric.
KD2TNH, beautiful day here in New Jersey today. Still off rehabbing my knee. Not much more to say. My wife would like to check in. I will give the microphone to her.
KD2CXD, Kilo Delta 2 Tango X-Ray Delta, Patty from Stortsville. Cleaning house today, getting rid of some stuff. I hope, right? Hope everybody has a great Sunday. 73.
Yeah, okay, Eric and Patty, thank you for taking your time out of your day to check in. It's good to hear from you. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week. All right, we got a recheck with M1 PJB. Go ahead, Peter.
Mike 1 Papa Juliet Bravo mobile. Yeah, APRS was about in several different forms years ago, but it never really took off until a guy, Bob Boringer, Whiskey Bravo 4 Alpha Papa Radio, and he got into cahoots with Kenwood and developed the first production radio out of the box that was capable of sending and receiving packets and decoding them on the system. it moved on from there when Bob Emwood and Geosat from Italy developed a satellite navigation, your basic GPS for the car, and incorporated APRS into that, in which the sat-nav could read an NMEA signal from the radio, transcode it, and put the information onto a map so you can actually see it while you're driving, which is all operated through RF and RF gateways, not by the internet like APRS Droid, which is kind of a shame, because on APRS Droid, you only get half of the benefits, if that. Through APRS, you're actually able to send emails. The system won't decode them for you, but you can send them to an email address. It's also perfect for weather, emergency weather broadcasts, which can send packets out general to everybody and other information, along with repeaters, like Stu says. Repeaters can send out an APRS beacon to inform you via RF that you're in range of repeaters. It does have a messaging system on it, as well as the positioning side of it, so you can send messages to anybody that's receiving on the system throughout the world. And like I said before, there's also the International Space Station, which has an iGate on a slightly different frequency, which is 145.825, and that is the same frequency, obviously, throughout the universe, wherever the space station will be transmitting. You will get notification from the space station, and there are various websites that you can go to see if your signal, your packet, has actually been received on there. And that's just the basics of it. M1PJB mobile. Sorry for the waffle, Scott, and everybody else.
No, Pete, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for the information. There was a lot of information in that over, which is very much appreciated. I hope somebody learned from that. I did a little bit, and thank you for sharing that. Again, have a safe day. I know you're driving, so have a safe trip, and take care of yourself. And I'll send it back for one more quick one.
Yeah, a great afternoon to everybody on the system, and appreciate everybody with their input to make the net worthwhile. 73 is all.
Yeah, okay, Peter. Thank you. Thanks for checking in. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you again soon. All right, bottom of my list. Does anybody else want to get checked in? Please come now with your call sign twice, slowly and phonetically, please. This is the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Network.
Kilo Charlie 4 Zulu Echo X-Ray KC4 DEX in Kentucky.
That recognizes KC4 ZEX, and go ahead, my friend.
Good morning to everybody. Nice day today. Sun is shining. About 73 degrees right now. I'll be going to 83 or 84 before the day's over. Been a real nice last 2 or 3 days. Cooled off. Not so much humidity, and looks like maybe it'll be that way a couple more days before it gets warm again. Haven't been much going on lately. Things kind of slow right now, but I'm enjoying every minute of the good times, at least while they last.
Yeah, Charlie, that's for sure. That's for sure. Hey, we had a question about APRS. Have you ever used APRS?
I do not use it. I have a digipeer right here within about 300 feet of where I live. It was put up about 4 years ago. Jefferson County Search Dog Association in Louisville put it in there. We're letting them use our location. It's been off the air for a little while. Power supply went bad. I'm waiting on them to bring me another supply for it. It's on 144.39. It was a pretty good little old link system. Give them coverage back, from down around Owensboro up through Louisville, and they used it for search operations and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. That's an excellent way to use the system. Thanks for that information. You have a great day, great rest of your week, and thank you for taking time out of your day to check in. All right, bottom of my list. Is anybody else who wants to get checked in? Please come now with your call sign twice, slowly and phonetically, please.
Two Echo, Go Bravo, Yankee Victor, two Echo, Go Bravo, name Roger, Romeo Oscar Golf. No, on the radio, Walls and Castle.
Alrighty, net recognizes 2E0BYV, Bravo Yankee Victor. Roger, go ahead, Roger.
Come on, everyone. Yeah, just weather is 22, 23 here today, lovely and sunny, ideal for taking the children out and going on the coast and enjoying the sun. So I hope everyone's having a great day and enjoy listening to all the voices. So it's fantastic. Hello, everyone. So I hope everyone's having a great day. Pass it back to you, Nick, to Echo Zero Bravo.
Yeah, okay, Roger. Have a great day. There was a question, if you're interested in answering it at all. It's about APRS. If you've ever used it, and what does it stand for? Go ahead.
Yeah, apologies, I did come in a bit later. Yeah, so APRS, if I'm honest, I've not used hobby, but it is something I am interested in. I did work for one of the large cell networks, so I am familiar with GPRS and LTE, the mobile terminology, but GPRS is not used yet, but would like to. And certainly I do have equipment set up yet, so it's definitely I'm going to look. So I can't answer anyone's question, but I am interested. Unit to Echo Zero Bravo.
It looks like the same, but anyway, is there any difference between this APRS and digital APRS?
Okay, Roger. Thank you for putting that your adding your answer in there. That's good. Hopefully you get some success in what you're trying to do. All right. Is there anybody else who wants to have a great day? Is there anybody else who wants to get checked in? Please come now with a call sign twice, slowly and phonetically, please. This is the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Net. We're taking check-ins. Please come to the call sign twice, slowly and phonetically. All right, this is Whiskey 1 Sierra Bravo Whiskey taking check-ins for the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Net. Taking check-ins. Please come now to call sign twice, slowly and phonetically, please. Now, I do hear some key ups, but I don't hear any audio coming through. Is there somebody trying to get checked into the Worldwide Ragchew Amateur Radio Net? Please come now. This will be the last call. Last call to get checked in. Please come now. Alrighty, been a great week. Thank you everybody for checking in. Thanks for all the connections that connect into us every week. Very much appreciated. And we'll talk to you again soon. Steve will be in the chair next week. KJ4ZOY, or Stu, I mean, not Steve, Stu, M0OMT. My bad on that one. I believe he'll be in the chair next week, and then Steve, and then myself again. Until then, have a great week. Thank you everybody for checking in and all the systems that connect in. Signing off. W1SPW, be clear. Okay, everybody. That's the end of it. Good week. 20 check-ins, a couple of rechecks, which are fine. That's an absolutely fantastic week.